Pick signs. Clear the energy. Taurus, what do you need to know? 5th of May 2020, Taurus. So, Taurus, in the past, there's been no reunions, no celebrations, possibly 3 women involved. Could be a third party situation, but there's no celebrations here. There's nothing to celebrate. In the present, you've been working long hours, possibly burning the candle at both ends and still not reaping the rewards. 8 years possibly, and no communication via the internet. The hidden factors is your faith. Either you believe something differently to others, so it could be your values are different to others, or that you're married, you're keeping that secret, or that somebody else is married and they're keeping a secret, or you have a secret friendship, or you have a secret study, and the outside world and the way they look at things. This is your Taurus energy. This is your energy. It's about the neck, throat, and material affairs. So, you need to say something. And it's possibly about finances. Maybe you're keeping a secret that you aren't actually earning as much as people think you are. This is anybody born on the 5th or the 23rd, living or past, date for your diary and address. So, you need to say something. It is about faith. It could be about the keys to a problem. The obstacles to overcome is freedom. You need to free yourself from something. Work, people. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Take that risk, jump off the cliff and make your wings on the way down. No two ways about it. But you know it's going to be a bolt from the blue for some. You have to follow your dreams, and you are capable of making them come to fruition. But that is your obstacle to overcome. Just like Dick did when he was going to London, he had to stop worrying about what everybody else was doing, laughing at him, saying, "Oh, you stupid you," because he thought the streets of London were paved with gold. Everybody knew there wasn't, and they laughed at him. But he went anyway, felt the fool, but stuck at it, persevered and became the Lord Mayor of London. And that's what you've got to do. Regardless of what's on the other side, for your own inner peace, that is the obstacles to overcome. Is to feel whatever it is you're fearing and do it anyway. Because the attitudes of others is that you're never going to change. Nothing's ever going to change. You're going to be stuck in this cycle forevermore. Fixed signs are mentioned. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Somebody doesn't believe that you can end a chapter and move forward. They think you're a stick in the mud and you're never going to change. Those born on the 21st, living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a negative way. So we've got 3 cards there, all major arcanas, and they are in sequence. So the 21st is negative, the 22nd is positive, the 23rd is positive. So it suggests to me that if you don't know anybody on those dates, the 21st, 22nd and 23rd of this month are massively important, and the 21st will be the negative day. The other 2 are positive. The right course of action. This is confusion. This is a path of blood and tears. This is being torn between 2 things. And that's what they want. And I know it sounds really strange, but that's what Spirit wants. You are being put through it so you make the right decision for you. And that doesn't mean being afraid of what's on the other side. It means being more afraid of being stuck as you are forevermore. Torn emotionally, yes, between what you should do and what you want to do. 2 people born 1970 plus or minus 12 February, and Scorpio. If you are unhappy doing what you're doing, I don't care what it is, relationships, work, whatever, you cannot be productive. You cannot be productive in your job if you're not happy. You cannot be productive in your relationship if you're not happy. And if someone else is not prepared to change and you need something to change, then you have to change it yourself. Simple as that. So the right course of action is, no matter how hard it is going to be, this path that you've chosen, you have to commit to it and feel the fear and do it anyway. Those born on the 18th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. And the end result will be gossip. Yes, people are going to talk about you. Yes, people are going to laugh about you behind your back. But if you're happy, what does it matter what other people think? There may be, and I can understand this, there may be children involved, especially a fire sign child. If so, we've been through this before many, many times. If it's worrying about hurting the children, psychologically, and I can tell you this firsthand because I've been on both sides of this situation as a parent and as a child. Psychologically, you are not helping any child by staying in an unhappy relationship. When you finally get things sorted and you have access to the child properly, the quality of the time that you have together is the most important thing. And I don't mean taking your kids to see your new partner. I mean taking your kids out and spending time with them one-on-one. Simple as. So the relationship with your kids has nothing to do with the relationship with your partners. And I'm not making this into a love read. I'm just giving you an example in case kids are involved. So that's my rant over. Let's see. Yeah, somebody's brought disgrace to the door. There is a man of learning that may give you some advice that you need. It could be a doctor, priest, lawyer, anything like that. Somebody who's informed, well informed, Don't take advice from people that you wouldn't want to be. There could be a doctor involved here somewhere. Healing needs to take place, but there is also always that threat of somebody using illness as a blackmailing tool to keep you bound to something. Because of the disgrace card, that's what I think it is. Somebody is worried that what the other people will think, and it's a big, I can't be doing with it. Sorry, but only because I have been there, I understand where you're coming from. You worry about what family think, or what this, or what great Auntie Mary thinks, or whatever. Really, it's your life, and you've got to be happy. If you're not happy, no one else will be. So, just saying. Same scenario at work. If somebody's gossiping about you at work or trying to cause trouble, you'll never be happy. So, change is what's needed. Number 16, massively important. The fate is going to take a hand in this for you in a good way, thank God. So, the fates. Known by many names, the three fates spin, measure and cut the thread of life. They determine how long your life will be and what you will make of that time on earth. While you make your own choices from day to day, and therefore consequences, the largest tapestry of your destiny is in the hands of the wise ones, who see it in its entirety, from start to finish. And you can bet your life, if they're bringing about a change in your life, it's because they see something horrendous in the future if you don't change your path. So, you're only shooting yourself in the foot if you don't go with the flow. Aligning yourself with that destiny leads you to great success. Sometimes it feels like the fates do not have your best interests at heart. So look for the lessons in tough times and know they will spin around to a more positive direction soon. This is a karmic situation. It's about destiny, choices. You are aligned with your true nature of your destiny. If your life ended tomorrow, what would you regret? You need to go with that. And this is exactly what the tarot is for. To warn you that if you're not careful, you'll be on that hamster wheel, going around and around in this indefinite Groundhog Day for the rest of your life. And if that makes you happy, fine, do it. If not, it's time to do something about it. Oh, I feel like I've been chowing now. Sorry. So, Leo, let's have a look what you've got. Bloody hell. Oh dear, Leo. So, in the past, we have a very successful man. Government official, boss, father figure, partner. Or someone who feels they are your superior. Somebody born 4th or the 31st, living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important. Aries energy. Also, it's about image and birth. So there may have been a new beginning in your past and your self-image was very good. Your present, it's a bit of a shock. Those born on the 16th, live in or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important. It could be a very passionate relationship or a very stormy one. Arguments, accidents, losses within the home, things going wrong in the home, electrical water problems. It's just chaos. The hidden factors is lies and deceit. Somebody's got away with something and they're going to get away with it again. Or keep getting away with it for as long as you let them. But it's hidden. So somebody's keeping secrets from you. The obstacles to overcome is find the truth. Cut through the bullshit. Get to the point. Communicate. The attitudes of others is you're the enemy. Those born 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved. This is hasty, ill-considered actions, nasty, cutting words, and enemies. So that's how people see this situation. The right course of action is to wait for something to end, or patiently start transforming. And I told you, didn't I, this is your transformational year. Something has to end for something new to begin. The 13th is going to be a negative number for you. Living or past, date for your diary or address. Massively important in a negative way. This is Scorpio. This is rules the reproductive organs and shared resources. So something is seriously wrong, and the right course of action is to stop being in denial about it, really. And the end result is walking away, leaving all the misery behind and walk away. 8 months is mentioned. So Leo, you'll know what that's about. But it's it may be a shock, I'm afraid. Yeah, possibly a new move of home, or wherever you're going, there's love there. There's no love in this situation, but there's definitely love there. New love, new home. Might be a bit tight on money, but yeah, there's love there. Strange building and love, reciprocated love, but not a lot of money. Or money is not arriving. Or money is not important. This is about loving yourself as much as anything else, really. Enough. But there is definitely a new home or an important building like a courthouse, hospital, I don't know, some building that has good energy. Yeah, and there we are. You need to cut through the bullshit and get to the point. The truth. Clarity. Athame. Athame is a ceremonial blade used in rituals and magical workings. It's not a weapon and is generally not used for mundane purposes such as cutting food. Rather, its purpose is to represent the qualities of clarity, discernment, and setting boundaries. In rituals and magic, its primary elemental energy is air, and its direction, its sacred circle, is east. So an air sign may be coming from the east. Freshening winds of awareness are blowing through your mind, so you're becoming aware of something. It is time to cut away what no longer serves you. Open yourself to new ideas, but don't be afraid to take a stand for what you believe is right. Clarity, awareness, and focus. You will see clearly and make wise decisions. Where do you need to set boundaries in your life? Couldn't be clearer than that, could they? Scorpio. Right. Now, at first glance, this looks quite troubling. But then they gave me something extra. So we'll go through it and then I'll tell you what they've told me. So, the past. Balance, patience, a really good situation. You've been through a lot, but it is a good situation. You learn from your mistakes and you more balanced than ever. Those born on the 14th, living or past, state for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. Loss of weight, if you wanted to. And any problems with the hips and thighs is solved. But it's learning and faith. You learn from your mistakes and gained faith in yourself. In the present there's lies, deceit and theft. Somebody got away with something and they're going to get away with it again. The hidden factors are possibly a marriage, a celebration, strong foundations and a happy home. The obstacles to overcome, there's a secret coming out. This lady knows everything. There's no black and white in her world. She knows about the grey areas. There is your truth, their truth, and somewhere in the middle is the whole truth. The letters B and J are connected to spirit. Pomegranates, you know, look on the page. I've done you a write-up about it. Pomegranates, what they mean. The number 11 is very important to this lady. It's to do with carnival people, fairgrounds, and October the 11th in Hull is a very important date. This is, be very careful what goes in your mouth and comes out your mouth. So diet and medication and words, written or spoken, massively important. Now, she's born, anybody born, on the 2nd or the 29th. Then you have the attitude of others. Judgment Day. Finally, things are settled and you can move on to new beginnings. There's nothing else to come out of the closet. It's all fantastic and the phoenix can rise from the ashes. Brilliant. Those born on the 20th, living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a good way. The right course of action is a happy retirement, a happy family life, financial and emotional stability. Can't get better than that. And the end of the matter is a big fat row. or a passionate encounter, which I think this is, or a bit of a shock. Something's a shock. It may be something that rocks your world, but I think this is a good way. Those born on the 16th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. Now, I want you, specifically Scorpio, to let me know what this is about if you can. Because what they've given me, and we'll see with the other cards, but what they've given me in one scenario is this lies, deceit and theft is about a celebration, and somebody's been trying to keep it from the partner, and the partner is now got all sorts of scenarios going round their head that somebody's cheating on them. And there's going to be one big massive row. So it's okay to do these surprises and everything, but if you're on your mobile phone every 5 minutes and they're thinking, hang on a minute, they don't usually take the mobile to the toilet with them, what are they going to think? All I'm saying is, in one or two of your situations, that is what I'm getting. Somebody is paranoid, but you can't be chowing at them when they come at you with it, because what else are you going to think? What would you think? Just saying. Let's see if I can get some clarity in this. So let's see. Some of you might have a baby in spirit. Or a child. Everybody's always a baby, innit? There has been an illness. Healing was required. Someone's been spying on someone else. Yes, see what I mean? Someone's been spying. And there's a gentleman that doesn't want to think about the written word. So, I don't know why. But the written word seems to be very important. It could be a will, could be a contract, could be a bank statement, anything like that. Somebody's spending too much. I don't know. But somebody's spying. You need to change your viewpoint because somebody's very paranoid. I'm not saying that in a few cases this isn't deceit and what have you. But the situation seems to be a happy one. The home life seems to be a happy one. So it may be something to do with a wider family or someone in the house. It may not be the partner, but somebody's being sneaky. Is all I'm saying. But whatever, I think even if it's the worst case scenario, it's still going to be turning out for the best because that's what was needed. The Mighty Oak. 17. It is reversed, I'm afraid, but we'll put it the right way up. So, the king of all trees, the oak is a symbol of stability, strength and patience. The oak sinks its root deep while its majestic branches reach for the stars. It is a sacred tree, slow growing and connected to the people of the past and to generations to come. To learn from oak wisdom is to slow down. One moment, please. Sorry about that, it was the postman. So, to learn from oak wisdom is to slow down and allow time for deepening. Our human world is changing rapidly, but the oak endures. Unfortunately, your oak was upside down. So something that you thought that would last has proven to be less enduring than you'd hoped. There's no blame for this, it's just the nature of the situation. Let it go. So for some of you, the worst case scenario is there. But if this comes, and it will come as a massive shock, I'm not joking, then don't worry about it. Because spirit never do anything to harm you. And this is for a reason. So let it go. Because If you let it go and it's meant to be yours, it will come back to you. Patience, endurance and strength will be needed. Draw your strength from the earth. What is your highest aspiration? Never mind what anybody else wants, and go for it. But do not try to use, do not shackle yourself to something that is bringing you a lower vibration. So yes, for some of you, I see this as being a massive shock. But for some of you, that very strange scenario of somebody planning a party and you're going to have your bags packed, ready to go. And they're going to have to tell you about this surprise. The point being there is that neither of you should get angry about this. You should laugh about it. Because if that's all you've got to worry about right now, trust me, you ain't got a lot to worry about. Okay? Aquarius. Here we go. What do you need to know? Aquarius. 5th of May 2020. Messages. Spirit, please. Aquarius. Making an appearance a lot today. Oh my Jesus. Oh, and I'm making an appearance a lot today as well. So Aquarius, Aries energy, injuries to the head, face, no new beginnings, low self-worth in the past. Government officials, nasty bosses, shitty partners, everybody who it's their way or the highway and they won't take no for an answer. Stubborn individuals in your past. So in your present, you've decided, sod that for a game of soldiers, you ain't manipulating me no more. Ends to contracts, ends to shackles, ends to caring what other people think about you, end to toxic situations. Capricorn energy, I was born on the 15th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way, as is the 4th and the 31st. But Aries and Capricorn, pretty much stay away. This is issues with the knees and bones. So, then we have the hidden factors. There is some offers of a new love. Possibly Pisces energy. Somebody who's you haven't known very long. Or it could be a water sign child, but there's unconditional love here. It's in its early stages, and if you nurture it, it could come to something. The obstacles to overcome is secrets coming out. There's your truth, their truth, and the whole truth in the middle. You've got to be careful what goes in your mouth as diet and medication, what comes out your mouth as words written or spoken. It's carnival people, spiritual people, tarot readers, mediums, psychics, etc. Pomegranates are important. November the 11th. Those born on the 2nd or the 29th, living or past it for your diary and address. Massively important. Attitudes of others is that they have to defend themselves, probably. The right course of action for you is to go with the new. Anything or anybody new will be of major importance in your life. You're manifesting a positive situation for yourself. You can make anything you want happen if you stay positive. Those born on the 1st or the 28th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. Any issues with the hands, arms, shoulders will heal. Any medical matters will heal. It's just rules communication and siblings. And the outcome is something ends so something new can begin. Scorpio energy. It rules the reproductive organs and shared resources. So can't cheat death. Something has to happen for something has to end for something new to begin. Absolutely fantastic. Those born on the 13th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. So Gemini, Scorpio energy, fantastic. Capricorn and Aries energy, not so good. Yeah, somebody's brought disgrace to the door. Somebody's realised money don't mean anything. All that matters is your happiness. And because they've realised that, they will be rewarded by spirit. There's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. There may even be an inheritance. But somebody is bringing gifts. Absolutely fantastic. So last card. Oh no. Well, that one goes with that one, I'm afraid. 23. So, something definitely has to end here. The Raven. It's the wrong way up, so we'll put it the right way so I don't get dizzy. The sacred bird of death and endings. The Raven brings a message of time passing. The leaves fall, the nest is empty, and there comes a season for contemplation of loss. The Raven's wisdom is that all things must pass, and that clinging to the present is useless. Understanding the cycles of life make acceptance of change easier to bear, as well as making each moment precious as it passes. Humour helps you gain a sense of perspective. Don't take yourself or this situation too seriously. Seek out a reason to laugh and smile. Yes, there are endings. It's just the cycle. Grief will come. Accept the lessons of change. Sorrow will teach you many lessons. How has it served you? So yeah, something has to end, I'm afraid. But it will be a blessing in disguise. Thanks for listening.